And we are back. I seem to have the wrong thing ready, but I'll get the stream up in a second. That's my iTunes. If you want to have a good look at my music, feel free. And there we go, there's the game. We are back going, and first game went to Pandas, of course, but it's a whole new game. Seems like last time... Oh, wait, I do have the team stats, that's good. Last game, the last half even, seems like Nevermores dominated with power-ups, and they had a lot more prevent, which came from getting a regrab thing. We've got 2 tag bros and a juke juice. Pandas get both of the tag bros, take them on no, and they have an early chance here. They can get ahead here. This could be an early cap, but Tango does well to grab, and it doesn't quite happen for them. There's a good chance there. They couldn't quite capitalise on it. Tag bros are now gone. Just didn't quite work for them. Apparently they're both teams going for the same lineup. Time Boy says that this is the first time this lineup has played together, so it makes sense that the Pandas have more chemistry since this has been the team for every game so far. Although people on the stream seem to think that the Nevermores had better coach, but the chemistry was key for Pandas, which is probably a fair assessment. Pandas all know how to play with each other. They know advantages and disadvantages of each player, so got more power-ups, and the Nevermores get all 3. One of them gets defused, but they come in with I can't quite get out with the rolling bomb. Unlucky bounce against the wall, and both teams look like going to move it. DT should be returned here, and he is. It looks like they're playing a lot tighter, not as much of a regrab train as there was in the last game. And that bomb by DT just killed Bullsanya, I think it was DT, it might have been Squiggly. And Cammy looks to get out. It's a nice pass time, or nice block by Squiggly. He's got a chance if he hits the bomb. Didn't quite go for it. And Squiggly can get out here. Time Boy gets back. He's out around the other side. While I was talking about him, Bullsanya's got away. And we are both reset again. Cammy has a nice flaccid grab at the worst time, but it was fine. And Jado gets a tag pro, DT gets a juke juice. There's also rolling bomb that got defused. They have a chance here. Jado's ahead of 3 with flag pro. The blocks are there, there's a chance. Jado messes up the boost. I can't talk now. Tries to go for the other boost, but good position by Time Boy prevents the cap. Now it's a regrab train full Pandas. Squiggly looks to get past, but there's 4 ahead of him. Time Boy goes for the snipe, misses it, gets a lovely bomb snipe, luckily positioned out there, and just hits it perfectly. Don't even think he knew where Squiggly was. And then Cammy looks to get away. It's a solid regrab train here, bombs into the snipe, shouldn't get out here. That's Nevermores. Wait, my room might be on fire. No, it's fine. Sorry, I thought my room was setting on fire for a second then. More power-ups. Cammy gets 2 juke juices. I assume the other one is a rolling bomb because I can't see it. Is this a fire? I'll put that out. My room probably shouldn't be setting on fire, but it's fine. Meanwhile, there's a good chance here for Nevermores, which Squiggly does well to use the bomb and survive. 4 minutes in, still scoreless here, as you'd expect from a close game on Wormy. Both teams playing solidly so far, no huge mistakes, no huge incredible plays either. Jado's past 2 it seems, and Nevermores don't have a read, but they do now, and Bullsanya and Jado look to just carry with a bit and hope their team gets a return. If you look at the stats, it's pretty even without bit more prevent for Pandas, but it's expected because they had the bit of a regrab train earlier on. 2 tag bros and a rolling bomb. Looks like the Pandas won't cap soon with Nox sitting with a rolling bomb on regrab, and uh, Nevermores having a tag pro. So I keep forgetting their names. Should probably learn it. And there's a chance for a reset here, but Nox looks like he should get out here. And DT's on re. Both teams get a regrab train, as happened with the first half. And it'll just carry on going like this for a while, but there's power up soon. I imagine that may change things if there's a couple of tag pros or something. But nothing's ever guaranteed on Wormy. One thing is guaranteed is not a lot of caps, if anything. Because there's a tag pro in the mid that Jado gets. Could be crucial for Pandas, but Timeboy managed to get a rolling bomb. He's just sitting on it. There's a rolling bomb at top. Nobody seems to have noticed or know the time for. Though DT imaginally eventually gets past it. Chance here, but Bulsanya does well. Jado had a tag pro in base, and Bulsanya was the only one there, but he manages to do well to get the return. And now he's ahead. And both teams have just got the re-grab train going again. It's a nice snipe by Kami. Squiggly's just doing well, having some nice jukes around the middle. It looks like he may die here. Bulsanya does the bomb a bit too early, just misses out. Was optimistic. Oh, that was very close for Squiggly. Bulsanya bombed across. It was picks away from him and DT, it seemed. And Squiggly's been holding for quite a while. Oh, very nearly got spiked, but he's doing very well. He's 2 minutes 20 hold already. And it looks like Nevermores are reset. And both teams are reset here. As Jado grabs a risky one, but when both teams reset, why not? It looks like he's past 2. If they can get the blocks here, he goes around the outside. Everybody leaves Bulsanya, Nox grabs, and just about kisses. It looks like advantage Pandas at the moment, unless DT can get out here, which it looks like he may do. There's a chance here. Kami comes in and goes, and Bulsanya gets out. It was very close for Pandas. And it looks like both teams are getting their regrab train going again. Although Nox may be stuck here. He is, as Ted Squiggly. Chance for a regrab train here, but Bulsanya's a lovely bomb. Push Carl and Jado away and just about get past them. But he's kind of stuck, and they are reset. If Kami can get out here, they can get a nice regrab train. But Nevermores get a tag pro, take it on O. It's going to be hard to cap the Pandas at the moment. They're going to need to keep the train going. The Duke just at the bottom, nobody seems to have knows. Maybe Squiggly will go get it. He's just beat it to a Bulsanya and gets killed in the process. Kami will get the Duke Juice sitting at the top, which is a bit later than the others. Now it's Nevermores with the regrab train. Although Kami does a nice bomb to get out, and DT looks like he'll be returned. He is. And Bulsanya now gets away. His regrab trains galore again. Squid's dangerous here for Pandas. Squiddy does well and kisses. If Nox, DT and Timeboy could have got the return, then that would have been capped, but the boost just spawned perfectly there for Squiggly. And Bulsanya again uses that bomb to get out, but Jado is the only one ahead here. He gets blocked, but not quite a good enough block there. It was a hard block to pull off, and can't quite do it. Timeboy gets a Juke Juice from mid. Looks like Squiggly will get bot when it spawns. As Bulsanya tries to leave, Carl and Jado go in sync the wrong way. It's a long range snipe by Jado, but he misses it, and this could be a cap here. It should be. It's a nice bomb, and Kami gets out. They had a tag pro lead there, and now it's could be a chance for Pandas, but the rolling bomb just sends Kami away from where he wants to be. This could be a chance, but with a tag pro there, it's always going to be tough. We should probably give it a bit and go round as it does run out. And now Squiggly needs to get past these. They're going to keep the reserve train going, but he boosts straight into it. And now Bulsanya's out. Chance to get ahead of 4, but he can't quite do it. Kami and Jado done well to keep up with him there. Less than a minute to go here. It's 0-0. DT's just waiting on the boost, waiting for some power-ups or something, and for a defender to be drawn towards him. Bulsanya sends him back after the boost. And in the meantime, Pandas also get a regrab train going. Jado just about gets open up, but he is killed. Cole goes across, and with 30 seconds to go and scoreless, but his it's just opened up. People died. There's a nice bomb there to stop Cammy capping, but there was a chance there. He was ahead of 4, just opened up for him, and it looks like it won't be happening for him, unfortunately. I'm not quite sure. I think there was a flaccid grab, but then the use of the bomb just sent him off course, and that is the end of the half. It's 0-0. Jado and Cole dominate on defence with 31 returns between them, almost as much as the entire Nevermores team. Prevent again was in favour of Pandas. I think it's because they had the regrab train going, which obviously helps their Prevent, as the other team just try and play offensive defence. Both teams have a lot of hold. I think Pandas had 649, which is very good, and the Nevermores also had over 5 minutes. It's 0-0 in that half, scoreless. Good defence by both teams, and the regrab train just couldn't quite get it for the teams. Jesus describes it as defensive chess, which I'm hesitant to disagree with. Looks like Time Boy, I think Time Boy's the captain, seems like he is. And Jado will be having their halftime team talk. Howard claims that Pandas were better that time, and I'd have to agree with him. And, well, he is a Pandas supporter, it seems, but I do think he's right. They had, like Nevermores had in that last half, they had more of the regrab train, but couldn't quite dominate with it. It'd be interesting to see how the second half goes. If you remember, the first half of the first game was also very tight, and it was very tight for most of the second half until Pandas kind of run away with it somehow. So yeah, we got another 10 minutes here. It's 0-0 between Pandas and Nevermores. Both teams will be sticking with the same teams again. Maybe that could build up the Nevermore's chemistry a bit, although compared to the 100 it would be 110 minutes that the Pandas have played competitively now. You'd expect them to have good chemistry at this point. Looks like the teams are ready to go. I'm also ready. Don't know why he keeps asking me. Doesn't take long to set up the stream, but thanks for asking, Jada. He did at halftime. He called me Stream and said, "Stream, go back to your room." Which, it's nice to know that your captain doesn't know your name. And we are going again. And 0-0, of course. Going into this last half, 44 minutes between these two teams. You'd think at this point they know each other very well. It's 2 rolling bombs and a juke juice to start with and power-ups, with the rolling bomb mid and 3, bottom. 2, 1. Cammy managed to spawn outside. We just used the bomb and got top there, quite interesting. Mid one is diffused. DT gets the bottom one, which hasn't yet been diffused. There we go. Bit chaos in the Pandas base, and both teams are early reset after a couple of grabs. Kemi's still holding on to his juke juice that he picked up, the only power up remaining. DT grabs, he probably shouldn't be out, but it's a nice handoff, and Jado gets the second return. Squiggly could be out here, just gets past the spikes. There's a chance, does well to get past Bulsanya. That was a nice juke. He's coming in here, and he can't quite, but this is a regrab chain potentially now for Pandas, as Kami just holds on, but Bulsanya managed to get out. They had 3 in base then, Pandas, so probably could have stopped that, but oh well. Noble Sanya is carrying again, Squiggly and Jada getting out of his way, but they both managed to pull off what they intended to do. We have Duke Juices all round, 1 in 27 chance, and Pandas get all 3. Oh, if Squiggly knew that Cammy was going to get the return, they could have straight in and got the cap. But there's a chance here still, surely, and there we go. Opens up thanks to the bomb, and Squiggly just needs to boost across and get that cap. It's 1-0, the first cap of this game. It goes to Squiggly and the Pandas. And I don't think, apart from a little, that's a very nice boost by Squiggly, apart from a little bit, Nevermores haven't really got out of Panda's base. It's good from Cole and Jado. Squiggly's just holding on. It's a nice boost. Can he get past Nox in time, boy? Can't quite, but Cammy's there on the regrab. And meanwhile, Nevermores managed to get out. This boost has killed cap here for Nevermores, but they managed to get there in time. That's what happens when the regrab doesn't quite get there in time. And it's power-ups. And Jado gets Rolling Bomb, Time Boy gets a Tag Pro, and Bullsanya, the flag carrier, gets a Duke Juice, which he uses to get past Cole. And Kenny, but can't quite get past Cole again. Time Boy uses Tag Pro to get the return, but now Jado has a Rolling Bomb. He might just hold on to it, but it's ran out in time. He's sitting on regrab for too long. And both teams have this regrab train going again. Nice by Squiggly, but we could probably see this going for a couple of minutes yet. If we look at the stats, it's as we expected from the earlier regrab chain. Pandas do have the more prevent. Squiggly uses that boost nicely, just to trick Time Boy, but he does get pushed into Nox. And Sanya's returns could be a reset for Pandas. As power-ups come up, they get 2 Rolling Bombs and a Duke Juice, but getting them means DT gets out. Squiggly, who is an attacker of course, defending on his own, and neither of the Pandas Rolling Bombs did have the flag. Now Jade has a chance to come through. They can get the return, but if they can get him here, it's reset, but no. Maybe Cammy and Jado can reset here, as Squiggly tries to come in. Cammy should probably go get him I have no idea what just happened then. He bombed up past one, bounced off Cammy, went the other way, and somehow survived at the top. DT gets out, and they kill Squiggly. 1-0 in this game with 6 minutes to go. Cammy needs to survive here. Oh, just about. DT was over the flag square and couldn't quite get the return time. There's more power-ups. 2 Duke Juices for Pandas, while Nox gets a Rolling Bomb, which is defused by Carl. Jado goes for attack, but he runs straight into DT. The first half was 0-0. This is 1-0 even to Pandas. First game went to Pandas 5-2 after a very close first 15 minutes. Both teams are reset here. Although Squiggly gets out, he could be ahead of 4, but Nox just about close him down. And he gets bombed into the spikes. Both teams reset, look comfortable on the reset now. Bullsanya boosts nicely and mixed with the bomb could be out. Although Jado should have him here. DD can't get out either. Should be more power-ups coming up soon. Be interesting to see who can get these and destroy the regrab train. Squiggly gets a Tag Pro, waits for top. Jado gets a Rolling Bomb, but it's diffused. And Squiggly goes Superman with a Rolling Bomb and a Tag Pro. He grabs with it, still got it, past 2 it seems. The defense can hold on here. I'm lagging a bit annoyingly. Tag Pro runs out and the Rolling Bomb is diffused. Pandas couldn't quite get control of it in time. Jado takes Can we boost into a spike? Seems to be doing a lot of that in this game. Maybe just as a thing for spikes. Jado's kind of in danger here, but Pandas get ahead, and DT should, I say should, but didn't, and eventually gets returned. Jado's just hanging around. This is one of those maps where defenders end up holding for a long time, just because of the quick nature of getting a regrab and the map being so small. DT gets a rolling bomb for Ree. Timeboy gets a tag pro. This could be dangerous here for Pandas if Nevermores can get the return. DT uses the rolling bomb to get past Cammy, lining up with Jado, and Timeboy could kill, but he goes for the bomb and leaves DT on his own. This could be a cap here for Pandas, but it's not going to happen. Both teams again with the regrab chain, as we've seen so much so far in this game. Hence why the score is only 1-0 after 17 minutes of play. And Squiggly nearly gets sniped, but DT gets him, and Bullsender just carries around the bottom. He gets accidentally blocked by Timeboy, and Jado can get the return. Good reading there from Jado to know he was going on the outside, but he can't quite get Timeboy. It's going to be dangerous here with Cammy being the only one ahead. Timeboy has a rolling bomb, so does Carl, and Jado doesn't go for the kiss, and he gets out eventually. But this is dangerous. Ooh, he nearly nub-stepped them there to dodge past the regrab and get the cap, but just about pulled off. 2.5 minutes left. 1-0 to the Pandas here, who won the first game. They'd be delighted with 2 wins, and Cammy with a chance to get in here, but Nevermores fill the base rather quickly. But it does mean that Pandas are on another regrab chain. Squiggly boost round, and that's a lovely boost, executed perfectly, just as the Pandas empty the base. A couple of Nevermores players went up to get the return, and Carl probably would have been better off blocking there, but he went for the boost block, which can work better but is less reliable. As you get more power out, Squiggly may want to go top, but Nox gets it. He's coming in here. This is 2-0 to Pandas, and they look comfortable with it now, but Nox gets out thanks to the rolling bomb. Squiggly just needs to hold on here. Oh, and the boost gets Nox past, and it looks like both teams are back on their regrab train. Look at the stats. Squiggly got both the caps, and I missed him boosting into the spike by talking about his caps. It looks like Nevermores are finally reset here, and they've got 1 minute to do something with it, but they have no regrab, and Jada can hold down the base as the last round of power-ups get ready to come up. DT gets shot around, and Jada should have the return here. Both teams reset, which will suit Pandas. They don't need to cap right now, they're 2-0 up, and they get a tag pro in mid. You'd think they should be safe here. It takes a lot from Nevermores to win this, but they do have a tag pro at home now. They need to make use of this, but Cole managed to pick a tag pro up at top. If he just sits in the base, they should be able to. He kisses as well. 30 seconds left. Cammy tries to get out. He does get out, but he's returned. But Carl can just sit here and make sure there's no grabs anytime soon, and that will not leave Nevermores a lot of time to get the game. And with the base empty with 10 seconds to go, it seems like we will be seeing another Pandas win their 6th of the season and 2nd over Nevermores. Very well played, and they have 3 at the top of the scoreboard. Prevent nearly 5 minutes, which is a lot for Wormy. They played very well. Hold over 7 minutes of a 10-minute game. It's a good performance by Pandas, and they win the game 2-0. Congratulations to them. I have been the Only Ball. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.